First, Betty's fractured elbow knocked her out of last year's nationals, and then knee surgery sidelined her again. Now, a stress fracture in her lower back kept her out of this year's nationals in May. Her body just keeps breaking.
When you look at Betty, she produces a tremendous amount of force when she does gymnastics. Unfortunately, her skeletal system just seems to be unable to absorb that energy. I think what's going on is her muscles are so strong that they're actually loading those bones too heavily, and consequently we've seen this continuum of injuries.
In Paris 2 months ago when it happened, she couldn't ignore the pain. Her performance was uncharacteristic of Betty Okino, and after that meet, she couldn't perform at all.
For the past even 2 years, I've missed the biggest competitions in the United States. I usually make it for the Worlds and all those other ones, but I happen to miss the biggest ones in the United States, and can't really explain it. It's tough not being there.
Her teammates, Kim Zemeskel, Hillary Grivich, and Carrie Strug, are still on the path to the Olympics. Betty is back training, but she still has limits to what she can do, and the gym is as far as her recovery has taken her.
She's still not quite decided to go with the decision, with the aggressiveness, with the hunger to go and squeeze out, the ultimate performance for her preparation. And that frustrates me more than anything else.
All these injuries and all this negativeness from, some other people around me has definitely sparked a new energy inside of me to want to make it more. Because now I really have something to prove to a lot of other people and myself.
Last chance to get up, last chance to go, last chance to get up and go.
Well, as you might gather from that story, there is a bit of tension between Betty and Coach Bella Caroli. We're going to join Betty right now live in Houston to talk about that. Hi, Betty. How true is that, in fact? Is there a lot of tension right now between you and your coach?
Not so much that there's tension, but he really wants me to be on that Olympic team, and so do I. And I guess it just gets frustrating at a point with all the injuries that I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. I just have to rest him when I'd rather be working out.
Well, a lot of people wondered if you would make the trip here, and in fact, I have to ask the question: if you were strong enough to compete, shouldn't you have made the trip?
Yes, if I was strong enough to compete and not injured, I would have.
Do you think you've been written off then at all by anyone for the Olympic team?
No, I hope not.
Not by yourself?
Well, not by myself, definitely not. A lot of other people have written me off, but I have confidence.
Are you putting your coach in that group at all?
Yeah, I think he has a lot of confidence in me. Sometimes his techniques are a little different, just to try to get me to work harder, and thinking that maybe if he makes me angry enough that I'll do better and attack things a lot harder.
You're so soft-spoken sometimes. Are you angry inside? Betty, are you really driven at this point?
Yeah, because there's been a lot of negative remarks about my making the Olympic team. A lot of people doubt me. Most people don't think I can make it, but I have something to prove, and I'm going to be there.
Okay, any bit of encouraging news right now to give us in your recovery?
Yes, I was released fully back to work about 2 weeks ago, so I've been training. I'm doing everything, all my routines now.
Okay, thanks, Betty. We're going to be checking with you throughout the afternoon, so stay with us. And now back